In this video, we are going to be looking at doing the final formatting of a balance sheet. So as you can see in front of me, I have my balance sheet and the data has been entered. You will notice that all of my assets have been put in order, as well as my liabilities, owner's equity, and my totals have been calculated. If you don't know how to get to this stage or you're just starting out, you want to start on the previous video, which is tagged at the top of the screen now, and the link is also in the description below. But once you're at this point, you want to be adding your final formatting. So as you can see on this side, all of my numbers are in proper accounting format. There's dollar signs all down the left-hand side, and each number has 2 decimal places. However, your numbers may not look like that. When you type them in, they may look like something like this. So to make sure all your numbers are in the select format, you just want to select all the cells with numbers. And at the top of the screen, you are looking for this 1, 2, 3 button, which when hovered over says More Formats. When you click on that, you're going to get a drop-down menu, and you want to go down and find the accounting format. This is the one that all of your numbers for any of your accounting documents should be in. So when you select that, you'll notice now that the dollar signs are all at the far left-hand side, and all of them have 2 decimal places. Okay, once we have our numbers formatted, we need to add some underlines. So there are 4 single underlines and 2 double underlines in every balance sheet. Basically, we need to include a single underline anytime we are done with a row or a list of numbers and a mathematical calculation is going to be done afterwards. If that's too hard, then you can simply memorize the placement of them. The last number of your assets list needs a single underline. So to add that, you're going to select the cell. You're going to go up to the top here where hovered over says borders. And from there, you are going to find the one that has the line at the bottom. That's the one that we want. And you are going to select it. And what it's going to do is it's going to add that underline on the last number there. We also need one at the bottom, the very last number of our liabilities list. So again, up to borders, single underline. And we also need one under the capital. Even though in this list I only have that one capital item, sometimes you might have more, so it needs to go under the last one. Okay. There is one more single underline, and that is under total owner's equity. Okay, that's going to be your 4th one. So your first 3 are always under your 3 sets of data, and then this is your 4th one under total equity. Finally, we need to add our double underlines. So the last number in each column, so total assets as well as total liabilities and owner's equity, both need to have a double underline. The very first thing you need to do before you can add that is to set your borders to have double underlines. So it doesn't matter what cell you're on. If you go up to borders, okay, and go to the bottom right, there is border styles. And at the very bottom, you can see the double underline option. So you now selected that option. You'll see that the tab I was in didn't put it. It just means that anytime I add a border now, it will be a double border. So now I will select the cell that I want, go to borders, and select the underline, and you'll notice it has added that double underline. Again, total assets, go to borders, underline. Now, to note, if you did your double underlines first and then realized you needed to change a single underline, I need to then go up to borders and change my style back to a single underline before I do anything else. All right, so this is your completed balance sheet. You have your properly formatted title at the top. You have your main header titles, assets, liabilities, and owner's equity. You've put everything in the correct order, which we've talked about in a previous video. All of your numbers have dollar signs, 2 decimal places. You have 4 single underlines and 2 double underlines. So you are done. Check it off, hand it in if it's for school, and you are ready to go. We'll see you in the next video. Thank you for watching.